Flame was the chief or the boss of our department for almost exactly 10 years. And he was taking his role seriously. If we were checking off the truck, he was checking it off too. Or he would sit on the tailboard as if he was supervising you. You want to make sure you check that off, don't forget that. It was his department. He made sure that things were running smoothly. I'm not sure if it's just orange cap behavior or if it's just the way he is in particular. Flame, he showed up in 2014 as just a stray kitten. People in the crew, the first day they saw him, they felt bad because he was so skinny. They fed him chicken that night and just expected him just to go on about his business. Then he kept showing back up. I think it was surprising to a lot of people because that's pretty rare for a stray cat to stick around somewhere. And they kept it from the chief for a while because they thought he would be mad. But he ended up telling them, if you want to keep him, we can keep him. So then he pretty much moved into the bay. He always showed that big boss kind of energy around people. It didn't matter if it was a visitor or the chief himself. Anytime they saw Flame, it was always, stop immediately what you're doing. Oh, hey, Flame, what are you doing today? How are you? He would get into lockers. He would get into people's gear and sit in their gear. He would go out for his little stroll in the morning, and as soon as it was time to check off the trucks, he would be right back. I really do think that he took his job seriously. You definitely knew if he was satisfied with you. But when times were tough with rough calls, he'd curl up in your lap or he'd headbutt you, come up and be like, your job is to go put out fires, but my job is to help you when times get tough. Unfortunately, we were particularly worried about his hearing and his sight because he's getting older and because he's been around loud noises. So the vet and the chief and I ultimately decided that it probably was time for him to retire due to his age. The department absolutely did throw a retirement party for him.
As you can see, this cat has a huge support system here.
Even though he was coming home with me, I still felt bittersweet about it too, because it was almost like your favorite chief or your favorite captain was retiring. Flame changed the Belmont Fire Department forever. He got department recognition in New York for ASPCA. He's the one that brings in all the visitors. Now people in Japan know who he is. And he definitely touched everyone's hearts. Even if they weren't a cat person,